Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a class in Google Classroom, add students through invitation or class code, and then manage your students within the People tab. So in order to get into your Google Classroom, I find it easiest to head over to this grid. And once you click on it, you will be able to see your Classroom tab. So go ahead and click on your Classroom tab. Once you get into your classroom, you will most likely not see any classrooms unless you have either joined a class or created a class before. So what we're first going to do is create a class today. And the way that you do that is you go ahead and go to this top right-hand corner where you see this add. Go ahead and click that and then click create class. Once you have created your class, the first thing that you're going to do is create your class name. This could be your last name, your classroom number. This is up to you. Your section, your subject, and your room aren't required, and especially if you're in a self-contained classroom and you're only creating one classroom for the school year, these things aren't necessary. So once you have created your class name, go ahead and click Create. And then once you click Create, you'll see your classroom pop up right here. And then once you see that, go ahead and click on into it. This will lead you to your homepage. This is technically called the stream. And up at the top, you'll see your stream, classwork, people, grades. And then also you'll see this link right here. And we'll go into that later and also in my next few videos. So I'm going to teach you how to invite your students and add your students two different ways. So the first way I think is the easiest way, and this is through your class code. Through the class code, your students will need to physically be in the class, adding the code and joining your class on their own. So on this stream, you will see your class code right here, and you're going to go ahead and click on the display button. Once you do, you'll be able to display this code up on your board, and the way that you created a classroom is the same way that the students are going to join a class. So it's that same add button, and they're going to join a class. Type in this code, and then they will be in. This, I think, is the easiest way, but then again, it's up to you. So the second way to do this is through the People tab. So if you go up here to your People tab, you'll see the teachers and the students. And right now I don't have any students in this classroom, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this right here, invite, and then I'm going to type in the names or the emails of my students. And once I do that, I'm going to go ahead and invite them. Now, the best way to do this is before you get into your class, you can invite your students, but your students are going to have to know and then accept your invitation. So that's why I think that adding students through the code is the easiest way. So once you have added your students, it is super easy to manage your students. Now, because I don't have any students within this class, I'm going to go ahead and show you a different class that I've created. Once you see your students, you can go ahead and click on your student, and then you see this Actions tab right here. Now you will see three different things. You can email them, remove them, or mute them. Now, email, you probably won't use this with elementary students, but if you have a student that has moved or left your class for some reason, you can remove them from the Google Classroom altogether. And then your mute button will mute them from conversations. They won't be able to post on the stream or communicate or collaborate with classmates. So I have showed you how to get into your Google Classroom, how to invite your students, and how to manage your students. I hope this was helpful.